Wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. You dream maker, you heartbreaker. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Okay, that's enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Moon in the sign of Scorpio. And what happens when Moon is in the sign of Scorpio in your birth horoscope? Now, you guys might be thinking that, oh my God, my Moon is in such a bad position that it's debilitated. Well, I really do not believe that Moon or Sun are really debilitated in planets. They just have a different intensity within them, okay? And so when Moon comes into the sign of Scorpio, okay, first of all, what it tells me is that a lot of traumatic experiences, perhaps in your childhood, regarding your mother. Your mother must have been like either a dictator, or you must have had a lot of emotional or maybe verbal and physical abuse from your mother, because here a moon, which is the most important planet in horoscope because it represents your mind, it represents your psyche, it represents how you think and how you emotionally respond to the world. Where now moon is in underground in the deep intensification of secrets. So mind is filled with a lot of psycho secrets. You have accumulated a lot of hidden secrets that you may not share with the world. And this is how you can relate that, okay, moon represents the mother in horoscope, and where sun represents the father. So when there are intense hidden secrets of the moon, that shows related to the mother. So it shows a lot of, there could be a lot of intensive psycho tug of war with the mother. Mother could have been that dictator that you do this, otherwise I'm going to kick your ass. And you had to live with that. And then when you grew up, you just kind of might have blown up on your mother, and just your relationship might have broken up, all of because of, that intense buildup of all these emotions. Your relationship with anybody is like cutthroat. It's either good or either bad. It's either black or white. Like, you're not one of those people like Libra. Okay, again, example like I gave you with Virgo and Libra. This is Scorpio with Libra, that you're not there to balance a relationship out and have harmony. Of course you want harmony, but you want harmony with swift justice. If you know that your sibling screwed up, you will want that apology right there and then. You're not going to be like, okay, you know what, I'll forgive you this time. Let's patch up. No, if they screw up, you're like, no, I need justice now, and I need justice now. So you better apologize to me, otherwise I'm not talking to you for a whole year. And people do that. People do that. And wherever their relationship is formed, there is a deep, deep attachment and deep connection to it. Like, this is where the opposite of Libra comes into play. This is where that possessiveness, obsessiveness, compulsiveness, and that jealousy comes into play, because you want to possess things. You want to possess them and hide them. Because originally Scorpio is the 8th sign of the zodiac, meaning that 8th house of the zodiac, of hidden secrets, occult secrets, hidden things from the world, buried underneath the world, death, So here Moon wants to, when he gets hold of people and friends and lovers, he wants to retain them, and he wants to keep them as a secret and for their own will. So here Moon, really has turbulent relationships. Why? Because mostly other people are not as intense. Their moon and their Venus might be somewhere else, where they're looking for a very balanced, calm, peaceful relationship. Where when these people fall in love, they just do not want to go swim on the surface for a month and then dive deep. No, they take a plunge from top to the bottom of the swimming pool. They want to go deep into the lake and quickly find everything out about this person. And sign of Scorpio and Gemini present that sexual gravitational force. So these guys, Moon and especially Venus, we'll discuss Venus, we'll find out more. But these guys feel that their emotional connection with a person comes through intimacy. They relate. Like, you know how most people, if they date, and especially women, they'll be like, I need to know a person before I sleep with them. Where Moon in Scorpio is like, I need to sleep with the person in order for me to know them. Like for them, it's a spiritual connection to know somebody that deeply, that intimately. And how do you know a lover deeply? It's not by talking; it's by action. And so for them, they're like, dude, let's not do all this bullshit. I like you, you like me. Let's do it. Let's let it all go. Let's become raw. Let's become passionate. Let's go deep into ourselves. And this is where that's how they psychologically get hurt, because they scare the other person. Because of their intensiveness. Because it's like, here's the thing about Moon in Scorpio. The word that comes to mind is intuitive sixth sense. Intuitive sixth sense is like, they just know that who you're all about. And they know that especially through sex. They have this thing that once you sleep with them, they will know everything from inside you, will transport into them. And they will know, will this person work out for me or not? When they love you, they'll love you like with deep emotions. And again, when you go extreme of things, it scares people. When you intensely love somebody deeply, quickly, which these guys do, because it still has that Mars energy of impulsiveness. So like, you know how a Venus would go slow and dive and dive and dive? Mars is that impulsive. So Mars jumps from the higher point into the water, where it takes it down really deeply, really quickly. See, Moon in Scorpio, which is the 8th sign, it represents the hidden. Anything that can be hidden, anything that is buried underground, whether it's dead bodies or whether it's, psychological truth, whatever. So Moon, the mind, okay, internally, they always need to dig for something deep. They're always looking to dig and investigate something. So that investigative quality is what this Moon is about. And this is why you do not want to cross a person with the Moon in Scorpio, because their psychological imbalance will be so dramatic that in order to balance it, they're going to dig deep on you, and they're going to try to find, what the hell did this guy do? Who is this person? Who is she that did this to me? But the loyalty is there and intensified, because Mars is that determined soldier that when he takes order from the king, he's going to do it, and he's going to do it till he dies. So the loyalty comes into play there. That when these guys are with you, you bet that they will be there for the thick and thin, versus any other zodiac sign. But here, their mind isn't that investigative things. They can be investigators of criminal investigators, investigative journalist, investigative attorney who's trying to dig on things to save his client. But mainly, the higher quality of this is that it can make somebody a tantric guru, somebody who's knowledgeable about the deep, the hidden truth, the spiritual leaders who know the true meaning of the depth of our soul. These are those secret society experts who know the hidden truth, who know the real truth about the things. So they are able to dig deep the truth from beneath and bring it to surface like gold. This is why they make some of the very good astrologers, because they have that intuitive mind. The mind has a sixth sense that when they see a chart, suddenly whatever their Moon in Scorpio is doing internally shows them, okay, this person was sexually abused in their life. This person might have murdered somebody and they're not telling the truth. So they have this capacity, this sixth world capacity within them in their mind. But because of this sudden up and down and black and white nature, they're constantly in a war inside. Constantly war inside. Their emotions goes up and down. This is not like your little tidal wave near your beach. This is like one of those kawaii waves that are going 50 feet high and 50 feet low, then high and then low. It's like a tsunami inside, because their mind is all about deep, intense feelings. And so it's hard for them to find somebody with similar deep, intense feelings. So it's always better if these people go with a similar type of a moon. Moon who is dark and deep and intense, because then those two will understand each other. But because Moon is so bogged up and tied up in his deep emotions, he wants somebody, or she wants somebody, who's a bit lighter, a bit more secure in their mind and feelings. So this is why Moon in Scorpio is always inclined towards people who have the Taurus nature, people who are stable financially, their mind is stable, they're able to handle family values and family responsibilities, because Taurus is the second house, representing this the second sign of the zodiac. And so they're always inclined to somebody who can save them, who can give them the hand in hand. So while they're deeply involved in their emotions, somebody's taking care of the family. Somebody's out there who's balanced, who can lift them up and say, look, everything's going to be fine. All these up and down emotions you're going through, this. So it calms them down. So as much as, and this is why, do not think that's, when they say in sun sign astrology that you're always attracted to the opposite. No, sun won't be inclined towards attracted to somebody who is of Taurus nature. It's the moon. It is the moon that is attracted to the opposite, and they want that security, to that balanced security that they may not be able to provide for themselves. So guys, this was my analysis of Moon in the sign of Scorpio. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below or above wherever you see the description sign. And if you want to know where your moon is placed according to the true mathematical calculations, check out the link below. Check out my book there, Astrology at the Speed of Light. And when you get the book, I will send you the link to look at your own chart. And remember, you might actually be thinking differently even with Moon in Scorpio, because you have to look at the conjunction, the aspect of other planets on Moon that really defines its true nature. So you will learn all of this through the link below where my book is. All right, see you tomorrow. Hey, what's up all you chaos lovers? So make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and please share my channel with all your family and friends who are in love with astrology, because I'm the man when it comes to astrology. Okay, so make sure you do that, and I will see you tomorrow with another cool new video. Okay, sorry, I love my coffee spiked. Woo!